A lying Republican Congressman George Santos was met with some brutal heckling at LaGuardia Airport when he arrived yesterday. He faced questions, continuing to face questions about more of his lies. Now it turns out that he appears to have, I don't know the right terminology. I don't know if he was a drag queen. Like, I don't know, dressed in drag, was a drag queen. I don't know. What I do know is that Republicans for a year have been saying that drag queens are one of the greatest threats to America and our children that they have ever seen from the left. And it turns out George Santos appears to have also dressed in drag. He seems to be admitting it. He's just saying, I was having fun. Okay, we'll get to that on the bonus show. Anyway, he arrives at LaGuardia Airport and is immediately swarmed. Take a look at this.
Pardon me. Guys, this isn't how you would take an interview. You call my office. Right. Which I did. They didn't respond to me. Send an email and I'll take care of it. I've already told you specifically in DC that I would sit with you. Okay. If you approached it throughout the proper channel.
No, I did. They don't respond.
Email me.
Call my office. Oh, I did. They don't write back to me. Look at this.
My take for you guys right now is that I'm focused on serving American people, and I'm super excited of it. Yes, I have plenty. I went to DC last night for a meeting, and I'm back here today. I was here all week.
Look at all the work he's doing.
Congressman, who did you speak with?
Classified.
Classified. That's genius. So I looked into that. My understanding is that who he meets with is not classified. It's just private, and this is, again, these people have no business in these roles. It's classified. No, you might just not give us the names of everyone you met with, although it might actually be public record. I don't know.
Look, guys, I wish you guys well. I'm going to go in an elevator. And
I wish you guys well.
I'm going to go home.
Congressman, is there anything you have to say specifically to the voters?
I was young and I had fun at a festival.
So there he is asked about the drag queen stuff. He says, I was young and I had fun.
Sue me for having a life.
How about the $700,000?
Was your mother at the World Trade Center on
Guys,
9/11?
look. This isn't how you conduct an interview.
Was your mother at the World Trade Center on 9/11 is related to the fact that Santos has told two different stories about when his mother died.
I love your guy who keeps following me in planes. It's like the fourth flight I take with him. Good job tipping you guys off.
Congressman, where are you going next?
We're going to lose the opportunity to have her speak with you. This is how you conduct.
All right, so then he gets himself into an elevator. Here's a nice one. CBS 2 talked about this. They are now, as a matter of fact, just introducing him as a disgraced congressman, which I have to tell you, I love.
We begin with breaking news tonight. Disgraced Congressman George Santos is...
He's been in office a week, and they're already referring to him as disgraced congressman.
Back in town. Our cameras were there when he landed at LaGuardia late this afternoon.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you met with the constituents here yet?
Yes, I have. Plenty. I went last night.
As you heard in the background there, someone yelled con artist as Santos walked through baggage claim. He ignored many of the questions from reporters, but did say he's working for his constituents. He also criticized the media.
I wish you guys well. I'm going to go and I have spoken with the voters. I've been in district the whole week. Yeah. I've been taking constituent calls. I've received federal grant applications for projects in the district.
Isn't that great?
And I look forward to serving the people. The one thing I'll say is the media, and we've received plenty of complaints about you guys staking out.
The embattled lawmaker is facing more scrutiny over his past. Santos said his mother escaped the South Tower on 9/11, but a researcher obtained immigration records showing she was in Brazil at the time.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to have to stay on this because I really do fear, and I'm increasingly thinking that he is just going to stick it out no matter how humiliating it is. He wants to be a big boy congressman, and he is going to just try to avoid the pressure on him to resign for now. And he may well get away with it because I'll be honest, I don't know how long, like eventually, I think eventually we'll get to the end of his lies that can be uncovered. And so then it's just recycling stories and saying, we still think he should resign. The story will go away. So let's us keep the pressure on media outlets and other members of Congress to keep the pressure on Santos. But I'm worried that this may be starting to lose steam and he may be able to end up serving those 2 years, which would be absolutely horrible. One of our sponsors is Paired, the app for couples. Every day, Paired gives you and your partner questions, quizzes, games to have fun, to stay connected, to deepen your conversations and get to know each other better. What's great about it is you don't even have to be in the same room, especially with the baby right now. My girlfriend and I are quite busy, and Paired really helped us to stay connected. You get a daily question to answer. You can't see your partner's answer until you answer yourself, and they're questions about everything: relationship, life, intimacy, other things. And all of the exercises were developed by academic psychologists and expert relationship therapists as well. Questions like, what makes you feel lucky in your relationship? Great when you want to remember and have gratitude, a really great thing. What's an activity you could try together this month? Actually gets people thinking about things to do. It can go in really funny directions as well, but it just always feels like time well spent. Head over to paired.com/Pacman for a 7-day free trial and 25% off a subscription. The link is down below.